Children. So, in the last lecture, we have started with the grammar, that is tenses, and we have discussed about present tense and its the forms and the examples which I have given. I hope you have understood. And today we shall start with past tense. Now, what do you mean by past tense? As the name itself suggests, past. What do you mean by past? That means any thing or any action that has occurred in already or in the past. And tense, as I have already discussed and I already told you, that the tense always in the sentence we will see in the verb. Okay, so that is tense, that tells us the time. Tense tells us which time or during which time the action took place. So now the past tense means any action that has occurred already in the past tense. Now the forms are, the first is simple past tense. If you understood the present tense, it will be very easy for you to understand the past tense also. Simple present tense. Now the form that we have already seen in the present tense was subject, verb, and added by the simple verb, that is s or es plus the object. Here the simple past will be, the subject will be there, verb, with the verb you are going to add ed plus the object. Okay, simple past tense, used to indicate an action completed in the past. So see the children, the first example, mother cooked food in the morning. Mother is a subject, cook is the verb, the base verb, and with the cook we have added ed, cooked. Okay, so I hope you have understood the form. You write in front of that subject plus verb plus ed plus object, and the object is food in the morning is the rest of the sentence object. Got it? That is a simple past tense. Got it? Now the next is past continuous. Now how we have present continuous, same with the past continuous form. That is, it is used to denote an action going on at something in the past, some time in the past, something which is going on, some action, an action going on at some time in the past, not at the present going on. Like for example, my brother was watching the match last evening, not now. Last evening he was watching. So you can see the verb, the form, children, here, that it is my brother is a subject, and the be form here in the present tense we will add is watching, are watching. Here it will become was and were. We have already discussed about the be form of verb. So it is in the past tense we will add was and watching, that means verb plus ing form of verb, ing form of verb, that is, that was there in the present tense also, but the difference is here it is was, and in the present tense we had added is or are. Is for the singular, are for the plural for the present tense, and for the past we will use was for the singular and were for the plural. It is not where, it is were. Okay, so my brother was watching the match last evening. What is the form of the sentence? It is subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing form plus the object, that is the past continuous tense. Got it? Now the next is past perfect tense. How we have the present perfect, same past perfect. If you understood the first form, it will be easy for you to understand the second form also, children, means the past perfect. If you have understood the present perfect, it will be easy for you to understand. Now this is used to describe an action completed before a certain point of time in the past. It was completed just before a certain time point of time. Like for example, they had finished their homework when the father returns from office. So when before father returns from office, they had just finished their homework. So here you can see, children, in the past perfect we have used that subject plus has or have. Got it? Has or have we have used. I hope you all are having the written, the whatever I have given you in the lecture, you please write down in your notebook. Otherwise, simply if you are just watching it, so you won't be able to understand. Write down in your notebook, then only you are going to understand it. You have to write down, make a notebook, grammar notebooks separate, and you have to write down everything point wise. Then only you will understand whatever I have given in this PPT. Okay, so they had finished. So here in this past perfect, we will use had, whereas in the present perfect we have used has and have. Has for the singular, have for the plural, and this verb will be past participle form, that which was given in the present tense. Same, finish will become finished, ed, end, third form of verb. Got it? Finished. So this will be the same, only the difference is in the present perfect we have used has or have. In the past perfect we will use only had. Got it? Rest the sentence is same. Subject plus had plus verb plus past participle form plus the object. Got it? This is a form. I'm telling orally. Please listen to my lecture again and again and write down the form also in front of that. Got it? If you have any problem, you should ask me. Yes, so this is the thing. Now we have like simple past tense, like how we are using simple past tense we are talking about. Like in the positive sense, we are using positive sentence. You know that we have positive sentence, negative sentence, interrogative sentence. So positive sentence, simple past tense of the verb with subject. It's the same thing. He ate. Eat is the present tense. Ate will become past tense. He ate a candy in the simple present tense. Subject plus verb, past form of verb. Some of the verb totally change. Eat will not become eated. Got it? So teacher told to add ed doesn't become that all the verb you will add ed. Some of the verb totally change. He ate a candy. Now the negative sentence is that when we are using not, did not and all that. Now in the past tense we will use did not. Okay. In the present tense we will use, what we will use? Does not. Got it? Now in the past tense we use did not. Subject plus did not plus root form of verb, like he did not eat a candy. In the present tense we will use do or does, but for the past tense we will use did. Got it? He did not eat a candy. And see how we will make the interrogative. The auxiliary will come in the first place. Did he eat a candy? Okay, so now that time eat won't become ate. In same sentence, two past tense we won't use. So did he eat a candy? Question mark. So this is the way we will make. This is the way we will make the interrogative sentence also, children. Now in the sentence you have some of the sometime you will make positive, make negative, interrogative. That type of sentences we will call as transformation of sentences. So that we are going to discuss after all these things. But you should understand that the interrogative sentence first the auxiliary verb will be coming. If auxiliary won't be there, what we are going to use, that is a full as a lesson we are going to take as a transformation of sentences. Got it? Simple past tense. So this is all are the things we are using when we are making the simple past. Now in the past continuous positive sentence we are using, like as I told you, see this is all are the forms which given. I have, when I was telling you, these all are the form, whatever I have to was telling you in orally, these are the forms given. So you can write down in your notebook, children. That was a verb plus ing form of the verb. He was eating a candy. Negative is not. He was not eating a candy. And interrogative is same as I told you, the verb will be coming in the first place. Was he eating a candy? Understood, children? So this is all are the past things you have to use. How to use the sentence in the positive way, in the negative, or in the interrogative form of the sentence. Now in the past perfect, like same again I am telling you the first positive sentence, the same thing I have explained you the form, children. Had plus past participle form of verb. Participle form of verb, eat will become eaten. Eaten will not be the sentence. Okay, first you should understand it. Like had past participle form of verb. He had eaten a candy. Negative is he had not eaten. Negative means when we are using not. Isn't that? And interrogative again, the has, had, was, were, is, are. These all are the auxiliary verbs. So this main means auxiliaries, models. This all will be coming in the first. Had he eaten a candy? Okay. Got it, children? So this is all will be there. Now the last form is there, like how we have present perfect continuous tense, same as we have past perfect continuous tense also. Now it is used to indicate an action that occurred before a certain point of time in the past, had continued up to that moment. So this is the, see the last word. See the last word what is given, it is moment, not mom. It is moment, okay. So it is used to indicate an action that occurred before a certain, some action has already occurred in the past, had continued up to that moment, means started and still now it is continued. Like the players had been playing for 3 hours when I reached the playground. So that it was started already. It was long back some action took place. Got it? Now still it was going on. Had been playing for 3 hours. Got it, children? So the form of the sentence will be, see in the present tense we will be using the subject has been or have been plus verb ing form plus the object. Now here it will be had been playing. Okay, so I hope you understood the difference between present tense and past tense. Present, simple present, present continuous, present perfect, present perfect continuous. Same with the past, simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. Write down everything simultaneously, present, past, in the notebook with the example so that you can understand it better, children. Got it? I will be sending you some of the supporting videos so that you can understand it better. For your better understanding, I will be sending. If you have any problem, you should ask me. After completion of the tenses, that is, we have one more tense, that is future tense. Now, in the next chapter, in our next lecture, next week, we will be starting with the future tense. And after completion of that, I will be giving you the examples. I will be giving you the exercise where you have to identify the tense. All 3 tenses will be mixed together. I will be giving you around 20 to 25 sentences where you have to write down which tense it is to identify the type of tense. Only you have to write whether it is a simple past, whether it is a present perfect, whatever it is. Got it? So I hope you understood it. And if you have your own grammar book, you can refer it, and all grammar book will be having same thing only. And if you have any problem, you should ask me. Okay? Thank you, children. Bye.